Yep. Okay, we'll just leave it there.
I love it when people call me as soon as I start working.
Boys, it's gonna take me a hot minute to get something going with this thing. I gotta get used to this, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on. I ain't quite sure how to do it yet. I've been taking a little video of it, and it may end up in this video. I don't know. One thing is the battery goes dead really fast, not even filming that much, and you don't know if the damn thing's on or not. It just cuts off whenever it wants. I had the thing on my head most of the time I was working on the Bobcat and didn't even realize it wasn't on because it had died. So here's what I've done. I didn't even know I didn't even film it. So the Bobcat's got some new light on it, which should work damn good because I'm fixing to load it up and go to the property and cut up some trees and burn some stuff. I got some used engine oil to get everything going and some boxes, and we're going to check this out right quick. Now, I've had this one on the back for a while, and it works pretty good. I didn't know that had fallen off of it, but whatever. Okay. It'll still shine. So we got, let's see, click it on once, nothing works. Click it on twice. We got 2 pods on the front and a reverse light. And then you click it on high beam, and we got a light bar and 2 lights, and it cuts off the reverse light in high beam. So that should be more than plenty light to do what I need to do since it gets dark so damn early. I had to put a belt on it, the charge belt on it, well, the water pump belt. We're about to split. But I need to load this thing up and go to the property. And I'm going to try to work with that GoPro some more and see how it works. Buddy of mine at work sold it to me at a damn good price. Brand new in the box. It's going to take me a hot minute to figure out how it works. I got this little thing downloaded on my phone and I can control it. And this is all new to me. Of course, I don't have a computer, so apparently you can get the video off of that on your phone in an app, and then I don't know what to do with it from there. So we'll try to do something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing with it and see what we can do. Anyway, I'm gonna load this thing up. Got a couple things to do the trailer right quick, and then we're gonna go get some stuff burning. Well, I said I was going to finally put this hydraulic filter in. This is what come out of the bottom of the transmission. That looks terrible. I don't know what that shit is. There's all kinds of garbage in it. This is the filter that come out of it. Of course, it's a screen filter. It's a very fine mesh. It picked up all kind of stuff. So I'm assuming that's why my hydraulics didn't work again. So I got a spare. I just put the new one in there. That little cup y'all seen on the video before when I worked on the tractor, it was out at the property. I am not putting that back in there, but this bucket here was empty and clean, had a little bit of high guard left in it, and I pulled the plug out of the center of that thing and let the oil get kind of filtered before it hit the bucket, and this oil looks pretty good. That's what come out of the bottom of the transmission after I pulled the filter out of it. So we ain't gonna be reusing that. So she's got a fresh filter in her. I'm gonna put this bucket of oil back in it and put, well, that much more oil back in it. I got this bucket of hydraulic oil, and it seems to be the same spec as the High Guard. I know it's not quite the same as High Guard, but it's gonna work. Because I have a feeling this is not the last time I'm gonna get this out of this tractor. So, and if you didn't see the video where I rewired everything, because I think I screwed that video up. Here's some of my wiring. Fresh 1-wire alternator, got me a little yellow bracket on there. All kind of fresh stuff. John Deere belt, fresh coolant. I do have to get a thermostat for it, but that's another day, another dollar. And the gauges on it turned out right nice. It is, believe it or not, Christmas Eve. I don't know the date, 23rd, 24th. It's Christmas Eve, I know that because I have to go back to work tomorrow. It is 74 degrees and we have 30-mile-an-hour gusts, which you know what that means. If that's any indication of what happened a few weeks ago up in Kentucky, this could be bad again. I think by the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, we're supposed to have more bad storms because I think the rest of the week is supposed to be in the 70s. But since it's so comfortable outside, you know, you put a short sleeve shirt on and you pull the tractor in here and you do a little work. So I'm gonna fill this girl up back with oil, and we'll see if the hydraulics go back to working. Hey, once again, I got ahead of myself. While it was nice and the wind wasn't blowing, I put a little paint on the rim, and then the can exploded on me. There's a bunch of yellow paint outside. Anyway, I didn't get none on the green. Let's see. What have I got done? Okay, let's start over here. I got rid of my little cold start injector. Put me a plug in it. Got rid of the little filter that was hanging right here that was leaking. Replaced the return line up to the tank. Pulled this box off so that I could tighten the 2 bolts on the valve cover that were leaking, and found out that this thing was holding quite a bit of oil. There was a line of oil in the bottom of it. I don't like that. So I cleaned all that off and got that back in there. I think I'm going to end up eliminating this and actually making me a charge pipe down to the engine, and eliminating this box because I don't like that it holds oil. Now, it's actually a good thing that the oil settles in here and doesn't end up in the engine, but if there's a bunch of oil hanging out in here and I happen to bush hog and lean this thing hard to one side and the oil runs up in this tube, well, we may have a runaway situation, and that's not cool. So I'll end up eliminating this. Few other things done. I got the rest of the lights off the back. That didn't look too good. I'm gonna end up putting more lights on it. Damn, that kind of did. Anyway, got rid of the rest of the harness on the back. Put the bush hog down at the barn because I didn't need it in here. The hydraulics. So I put the new suction filter in the bottom, filled it back up with oil, but I still got a problem. And I got to looking at my system, and this filter that's under the step here is also a suction filter. So I need to get another one of those. And I think it's going to take me 2 or 3 times of changing the transmission oil and the filters until all of that weird garbage gets out of there. So I need to get another spin on right here. And I'll tell you what else I need to get. I need to get one of those filter cutters so I can actually cut that filter open and see what kind of junk is inside of it. See what the other suction filter is missing. Because it doesn't actually have O-rings on the end of that little suction filter. So I'm sure a certain amount of it gets past it. I did just take this brake apart. You can see my little grease on there. The gasket was still on there, but kind of crappy, so I put a little grease on there to kind of help it go back together. Got a small leak, very small. There's just some very old goo inside there. I cleaned it out best I could. I ain't got no brake clean, but I cleaned everything up. Cleaned up the pins and everything, the slides, made sure the shoes did what they needed, cleaned everything up, reset everything, put it back together, and actually, I got brakes now. So this one, there's nothing. So I'm fixing to take that other side apart, and if I can figure out how to prop y'all up, because so far I'm not liking that GoPro that I got. Anyway, see if I can prop y'all up. Y'all can watch me take this thing apart.